The chord of A minor blares into the night sky, drowning out all the sounds. Like the blare of a trumpet quartet, the chord lingers for a moment before the key changes. It is followed by an explosive change in harmony to disharmony, tonality gone, with the fracturing of sensible structure. The music fills my ears and soaks into my blood, nurturing it, passing through arteries, veins, and capillaries, vibrating along my bones until it reaches every crack and corner of my being. The tone of the organ fills me with new instilled hope. I still do not open my eyes, yet I listen to the Bogarts growl in discomfort. I feel their uneasiness, the trembling in their claws and limbs as they hold me down. The musical chord changes drastically, transitioning into a steady rhythmic pattern, passing into smooth undertones of deep resonance. Slowly I open my eyes, and the Bogarts are fleeing before me, passing into the far reaches of alleyways and smoldering structures. Propping myself up, I see Nestor struggling with the gate, and KRONKLICH driving the carriage towards the courtyard. An eerie calm fills the grounds between my companions and myself. The smooth tones of organ music pour from Albiston Church. The Passage of Rites? No. The Crystalline Holy? No, that is not it either. I cannot discern which song it is, but the sound is familiar. I should have remembered the organ. I collect myself from the street and stagger from the loss of blood. Making my way to the church gates, I pass fresh carcasses of those who mobbed the gate minutes earlier. The bearded man is among them, face contorted in agony. It was only a matter of time. Nestor comes running to me as he sees my approach. No longer holding his large ring of keys, he dons a pail and cloth for the wounded. His small frame is under me before I can protest, placing my arm over his shoulder. A strong boy he is, loyal to no end and passionate. Lord Wolfgang, I tried to tell you, Nestor begins, innocence in his eyes. I raise my hand holding the buoka. Not now, Nestor. I grimace with each hobbling step, knowing the pain will subside in the hours to come. Nothing that brandy won't fix. The sound of the creaking gate draws my attention. KRONKLICH pulls it shut. Still brandishing his crossbow, most of the bolts are gone from the holster. Seems you are well and in good tidings, Lord Wolfgang. Be assured, sir, your tactics works perfectly. There's not a scratch on the carriage. KRONKLICH hasn't seen the side door yet. Very good, hardly due to my efforts. I'm aware of the organ music again. It continues to play with less intensity. The notes have reached higher octaves. The music comforts me, and I see all around the courtyard the remaining survivors taking rest. Nestor has left my side attending the wounded. A woman and her infant graciously accept his tenderness, nursing a tear on her arm. I hear him asking her softly the question that is always asked. His mannerisms is full of empathy, but it's not enough to dilute the reaction from the woman. She was bitten, and her life would now be forfeited. Pathogens always transfer through the saliva. It would be days before she would transform into a Bogart, enough time to grovel before God and repent, beg for forgiveness. My stomach churns. The thought of God's mercy is lost to me. Mothers taken from children, innocent people dead. Where was God? Reaching into the bucket at my side, I wring a cloth and dab at the claw marks on my leg. The water stings immensely, but helps me forget the pain in my stomach. KRONKLICH passes in front of me, bearing a torch of red fire. Since there are no other clergy members present, he takes up the task of lighting the barrier lamps. The sound of the organ will not play forever, and it is now I wonder who is playing it. Nestor is out here helping the wounded. As I approach him, the woman runs by me, sobbing hysterically, passing through the high stone archway leading into the church. A place I know she will feel safe for the moment, and then her realizations will come again. I sigh. Nestor, where are the other clergy members? I ask. And what of the fathers and archbishop? Nestor's face is spattered with blood. They have all left, my lord, busy on errand. He swallows his spit as he explains. I am the only clergy left to watch the grounds. If you are the only groundskeeper left, I point to the ascending stairs of the church, who is playing that music? Nestor answers resolutely. I tried to tell you before. Father Bronin is manning the pipes.
It's in your eyes, I see the longing you have. It's in your eyes, I've seen the hate grow wild. It's in your eyes, I feel lust sometimes. It's in your eyes, the darkest light. 'Cause everything must die. It's in the way we are. 'Cause everything must die. It's in the way we are. 'Cause everything must die. It's in the way we are. 'Cause everything must die.